Not really funny, but fun enough. Then again, she is drunk as shit. So, if anything, I'll wait until like 10:30, and then if she's not back by then I'm assuming she'll either like just been passed out, off playing something and just forgot, or something like that. So, I don't blame her, honestly. Like, because if I was that fucking drunk, I'd be tired as hell. Or if I just was going through shit like that, I would just want to fucking sleep. Just feel like I am in another reality. So, honestly, I 100% get why she would want to come back. Because, I mean, I'm just another random fucking guy. What she's been through, she probably thinks I mean, she's talking like she believes in me and stuff. And I'm trying to tell her that I'm just like, it's truth. I like to help people. And I'm just like not like many people. I'm like a one in a million. But yeah, I feel like that definitely still is super on edge about trust, even with someone like me that's been talking with her for like an hour or so. Um, honestly, I understand the trust issues, so yeah, I can fully understand why she's just putting on a front, just acting like she trusts me, but she actually doesn't, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. I am totally relatable to that. Until recently, I just was, even when people would think I'm friends with him, I'm like, yeah, we're not friends. But honestly, I would say that Prince guy I was talking about, he called me his friend, and I honestly think he's a friend too. His group, I'm probably not going to be friends with anyone in the group just because don't want that many friends because I don't want to, it's more of a chance we're just not going to be for really connected if we start saying that. But definitely Prince. Now I got this girl. I was Car Illusion. That's what whatever I see or something like that, that's fine. Um, who's another one? Lucario. I call her my little sister too, but it doesn't seem. I feel like she definitely blocked me. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I'm not gonna get butthurt over it. It's like if my kids just decided that they don't want to talk to me anymore, I still see them as my kids and stuff. So, you know, it doesn't matter if someone is like, no, fuck you, or something like that. If you really genuinely care about them, then you can just, from a distance, from afar, I'm not saying sock them, I'm saying like give them the space and everything without watching them or anything like that. And just, someday they might come back to you, or not. Just it'll be always in your memories. That's why tattoos are really important to me. Like for my husband, if anything happens to me or him, then we'll know by the tattoo that we both had, our names on it, on both of them, the same arm and everything. It'll be like a soul bond. That's one of the reasons as well. I was saying it was hardcore, but that's the full truth. It's yeah. So basically, it's the same with that. So basically, it's like you really have a strong bond against someone. Like, I know this is a really cheesy reference, but Naruto just going after Sasuke. No one else believed in him. Everyone else hated him. Everyone else wanted to at least hurt him. Some way, try to kill him. Naruto never did that. Never ever gave up on him. You just have those connections with people. A lot of people don't understand when another has a connection with another, but until you realize what they've gone through and just have their complete mindset, you'll never fully truly understand or trust someone. You just have to put your faith in them. And you believe that it'll work out, and it might, or you might just get screwed over, even if it's your closest person you've met since for the longest time, whoever that may be. They can just easily betray you at any time, but it's the faith and the trust you put in someone that's what really counts in the dedication. I know this is a bunch of cheesy fucking bullshit, but honestly, until you go through it, you won't understand, because whenever I was going through that, and I was like, I just had Keaton, that was it, that's my best friend. I just fucking, I just was like, yeah, I only will have one friend ever, and just my best friend, and I'll only love one person. And before, when thought I was gonna die, I was like, I'll never love anyone ever. Like when his mom was saying that she loved me, she could come in our room and just say, like she loves us and stuff like that. Just being a nice mother. I couldn't say back. I just said thank you because I had so much trust issues. Even them, I just didn't trust anyone. But after going through such an experience, I know, just thinking I was gonna fucking die, um, I just was, I just opened my heart more, and even to my own kids, when my daughter, um, she was just saying, like, she's like, yeah, you love me though, right? And I'm like, no, I don't love anyone. I care about you, you're my kid, but I don't love anyone. So honestly, times like that, sometimes people change, sometimes not, but I never thought I wouldn't change. I thought I would just stay the same forever. Just want to not have any friends except for my best friend. Even in that Minecraft community that I was talking about, that is rare. It's my favorite community in the world now. I had a lot of hard times with them, but I was like, yeah, no, I don't ever want any friends except for my best friend. I'll never have, ever. And I was speaking like this was on God 100%. And it happened. I now have multiple friends, whether they see me as a friend or not. Like my best friend's really close friend, and then his other really close friend too. I call them friends just because of that connection. We played so many times, all that, and I was like, you know what? I definitely say comfortable with saying your friends. So that was 3 total. My best friend, and then them 2. And then, recently, Lucario. When I first time I really ever played this game, which was almost a week ago. So it was just random. It was just completely random. We were just talking for a while, and then I was like, you know what? She looked up to me so much. I thought it was very respectful, and we were very, like, really not creative. Like, we were very connected. And I was like, you know what? I consider you a definite friend. I just telling her I don't tell that to just anybody. It's very rare. So honestly, be honored or not, it doesn't matter. I just see you as my friend. And since she was like really young, she was just joking around. I think she was just literally joking around the first time she said this, but she was like having a bit of a crush. And well, first of all, it's super wrong. I'm legal and she's not, so it's really weird. But I didn't see her in that way. But she was like, JK, and I was like, yeah. Well, I on God, I see you as a little sister. Like, we're not blood relatives, but I see you as that. Not just because you're young, but honestly, it just feels like that. Because she just seems to look up to me. So I was like, yeah, you're my friend and my non-blood relative little sister. So then, on Grand Theft Auto, I met Prince. He was just out of nowhere when I was towards the end of the day, just finishing a mission up out of nowhere. Just hear someone talking in voice chat. And then we started hanging out after I went in his yacht. We were just hanging out, just exploring around, just on foot or on his like flying vehicles or something, just exploring Easter eggs. You probably know about this because the videos doesn't exist anymore, but he showed me that there is a secret UFO. It's an Easter egg in the like islands that is near the countryside, the like dirt road thing. That area, that dirt road area where it's like it looks like a maze park. I think it's accurate to say the one that I think Franklin sees that dog that isn't actually there. It leads him to Dom, the parachuter. Somewhere around there near the beach that has like a bunch of trails that is on sand and dirt. It looks like sort of a park reserve. So in that water, I didn't see exactly where it is, but I'm sure you can look it up. It's been in the game for a long, long time, apparently. I've never heard of this. I know there's a UFO in story mode you can see on a rainy day on top of that mountain that shows like a sign with all the Easter eggs on it. And basically, he led me there. He led me there underwater. Like, you need a really good submarine, otherwise you'll get crushed by the depth. So we got a submarine car. So basically, we were doing that, and we were just getting out of there. And we played for like 4 hours total, just on that day. We played a lot the next day too, and he invited me. Thought I was cool enough to join his little group that he didn't make, but someone else. A bunch of like very normal people. Most of them are very nice. And also, And yeah, so someone was roasting me. I was saying something about this Karen bitch that just literally was insulting me for no reason, just because someone's mic cut out for like a second. They were asking like, "Hey, anyone want to join my business?" And I'm like, "Sorry, me and Prince are Easter egg hunting. So we're not trying to make money right now. I'm sorry." I just said that right after I told him. I couldn't hear him for a second because like I was just telling Illusion that my fucking my mic is supposed to be fucking good, expensive quality and shit, but it just fucking lags out a bunch. It might just be my internet too. But yeah, so I'm like, fuck. And she just comes out of nowhere, even though he says it's okay, no problem. He literally says that that the guy who's asking if anyone would join his business to make money and stuff, she just comes out of nowhere. It's like, why do you have to be weird and just making excuses and lie? You could have just said no instead of just saying you couldn't hear him or anything. And then I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I literally couldn't hear him. And she was like, oh yeah? If your internet is dog shit, then you shouldn't be playing this game. And she was being an ultra mega psychotic bitch. Like, honestly, when we got out of the city, and got out of that place where the UFO was going to the city, she was just fucking talking, like, we were telling her we were going for an Easter egg, and she's like, motherfucking stop lying, there's no Easter eggs, and there's only Easter eggs in story mode. And I'm like, yo, and I was telling Prince, I was like, Prince, don't even tell her where it is. She's literally, if we fucking tell her where it is, she's just gonna say we're a fucking liar again. Yeah, and she wanted to, she can fucking go search it up on YouTube or something, because honestly, this fucking the thing, no one else was saying anything to the crazy shit she was saying. She was like a normal sounding person, but the shit she was saying, she was a fucking psychopath, and she was denying that, straight up denying that she was saying any of it. She was actually calling me crazy, and I'm like, what the fuck? Prince literally heard it too, and no one else said it because I feel like they had a fucking shove for her, and she's a fucking crazy bitch. And there's this other really young person in the chat. Had to be super young. She was like, I think she was dissing him too or something like that. And you can call in-game another player on your cell phone, and you won't be able to hear in-game chat, just their voice, and they can hear your voice. All that other stuff's cut out. One of the times we left, we fucking came back just in time for her saying something about that kid to go smoke weed or something. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're fucked in the head. At first I thought she was just doing a skit, just acting like, she was crazy, but I just think this bitch is psychopath. Like, I could not tell you all this story. I'm so sad that I couldn't fucking get her fucking voice audio, because I told that bitch so many times. I was like, I fucking have you on camera, and you're gonna be viral in all the wrong fucking ways. And, yeah, I literally was telling her that shit, and she would, I don't think she said anything to me to that, but yeah, she was so fucking, I was telling Princess too, I'm like, literally, she was basically, if I had to fucking describe her, she was the fucking mega bitch Karen, like, the worst encounter I've ever had online, and I've been online for fucking years, like, I would say about 10 years plus, and, yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, it fucking terrifies me that people are like that. Like, actually legit like that. Like, acting like nothing's wrong with her saying, and just straight up denying it outright when she says it just in front of everyone. Like, what the fuck? And there was someone too, I guess she was with or something. She wasn't even with the guy that was fucking asking if anyone wanted to join a business. He respectfully said, oh, it's alright, man. And she comes and fucking just rails me for no reason. Yeah, I don't know. This fucking crazy bitch. The guy, it seemed like he was with her or something, like in a relationship. He was like, hey, who's fucking running on my bitch, huh? Or someone running on my girl, I'll fucking run smoke on you. And then I'm literally the only other one fucking talking in the chat, and I'm like, dude, your fucking crazy ass Karen bitch girlfriend is fucking running up on me for no reason. You don't see a problem with that? Just because you're with her doesn't mean you can fucking just like let that shit slide, honestly. And he was like, fucking white boy, I wasn't fucking talking, you fucking weird ass, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, bro, you're literally telling me to fucking that you're gonna run smoke on me. and fucking say that shit to me like he wants to fucking beat my ass. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, you know what? You guys fucking deserve each other. You're fucking egotistical cunts that fucking deserve each other. You're both fucking psychopaths, and just fucking stop. And yeah, like, that's the whole story with that thing. I wish I could have just fucking showed you that. That's one of the many 40 fucking videos that had proximity chat. There was hype about Dr. Dre event, all that shit. And I was like, yeah. And I just fucking, I'm like, damn, man. People are just fucked. And I thought I knew some fucked people. No, that's probably the worst experience I've ever had in my fucking life. Honestly, I can't. People like that, just saying right now, if you're fucking super attractive and you have a personality like that, then you can just go fuck yourself, honestly. That's not worth a fucking single look in the world, that's psychotic personality. Like, Jesus Christ. It's fucked, man. Yeah, it is absolutely fucked. But I'll end this one here, because I don't know how long this Oh, did Illusion just join? Hold on. I think she did. I saw it really quick. So yeah, I'm gonna end this one here because I don't know how long this has been going on, but now you know. This one will be the story of that.